Welcome back into Football Frenzy Plus, sponsored by McCloskey, Kessler and Associates. Ryan Bridges and Anthony Ferretti taking you through the games. And Anthony, I had the pleasure to see another Nick 10 battle between Freeport and Hononegah, two of the better teams in the Nick 10. And they squared off on Hononegah's homecoming night at Hononegah High School. Pretzels were down in a 21-8 hole. 3 minutes left in the half. Thomas Olson looking for Denarius Epps, but he trips and falls on third down on this play. So Freeport punts the ball, make sure to go down and, look at Brady Jarvis go. He won our play of the week last week. He takes this all the way inside the 5-yard line. 2 minutes to go left in the half. And then it's Tyler Banker who punches it in from just a few yards out. It's practically a walk-in touchdown, makes it 28-8 Indians. A good effort here by Thomas Olson to escape the pocket. He launches downfield for a receiver, but it's Michael Mueller on the interception. He goes and celebrates in front of the student section, and Hononegah wins big on homecoming night.
Now we go elsewhere in the conference. North Boone taking on GK Vikings. We got Eli Bryan, the keeper, for a big first down on the way into the red zone. Then Bryan's going to get the swing pass to Josiah Howard. He's going to turn to the corner near the sideline, giving the Vikings a 7-0 lead. He hustles into the end zone. Now GK's turn. Bryson Weigerts, he's going around the outside for a 30-yard strike, breaking tackles, muscling his way, putting the Cogs in business. And then we got Owen Zachard with the handoff, carrying a bunch of Vikings with them, falling just over the line to tie things at 7. Cogs would threaten again. Then look at here, we got a little misdirection. Then Zachard walking in for a 13-7 lead. Early second quarter here. We got the Vikings, Bryan to Howard connection coming up big here, passing TD. We are tied at 13, nothing but green grass into the end zone there for 6. Lots of scoring the rest of the way. Cogs put out the offensive battle. They win 56-38.
And Anthony, a common tradition that we've had here is just highlights throughout Football Frenzy. But
yes,
Football Frenzy can be so much more. And we're not even necessarily focusing on this next story on something that's during the field of play in a game. We're focusing on how they get prepared for games, especially at Byron High School. And it's not the way that you might think.
When you think of the process to paint the fields where these touchdowns are scored, you probably think of a process like this: a team of workers with cans of paint going over each line across 3 days. However, that process is down to just 4 hours at schools like Byron, and it's all because of a robot?
Honestly, it blew me away.
It's called Turf Tank, an autonomous, GPS-guided line painting device that's ultra precise, all the way down to the millimeter.
I think replicating the same painting thing every single time is incredible, because no human, even with string lines, is going to be able to do that.
When it's time for the Turf Tank to redo the field, groundskeeper Nicholas Sapoznik sets up this tripod that connects satellites to find each corner.
When you drive it out there, the turf tank, you mark those points out, and then it'll triangulate the entire field.
From there, just fill it up with paint and let the magic happen. Its capabilities are anything but straightforward.
You can do anything you want on the field. We've put senior numbers all over our fields on homecoming days. You can put symbols out there. During the month of October, we put cancer awareness symbols on our football field. So really the biggest question would be, what else can we do with the turf tank?
The results are noticed by experts as well, says Byron Athletic Director Jeff Milberg.
Our grounds crew, with the help of the turf tank, won an award the last couple of years through Pioneer on how well our fields look. We take an aerial photo of those, and they come out and inspect it, and we've actually won awards for how our fields look.
But it does come with a steep price. The school pays $10,000 a year to use the machine. However, since partnering with the Byron Park District, the robot paints over 55 fields year-round.
How about that? A robot painting lines on a football field, and it's an amazing field. We showed the aerial shot of the field when it's a finished product, and there's a reason why they've won awards for it. It's so well done, and the great football team is a great surface to play on.
And I believe they remodeled their stadium as well, so nice little added touch with that as well. But really cool to see how just much technology has advanced and is helping things out and
Right.
setting up the field as well, because that's a big part of it, getting those white stripes to see where everyone is.
Right, and it's always a packed house at Byron. They're hosting some of the biggest games on the state line for sure. And, you mentioned it, the brand new grandstand. They got the turf around the outsides of the field. And then they got a grass field, which, we've known is a little bit safer for lower body injuries when it comes to football players. So an awesome job they're doing over there at Byron with their football team and also on the sidelines. We thank them so much for helping us out on that story. But that's all the time we have for now on Football Frenzy Plus. Anthony Ferretti, Ryan Bridges, we're done with 5 weeks of this already.
I know, that's crazy.
I think we can say we're about halfway through. Going to be a lot of fun heading into the postseason and postseason conversations.
Yes.
So make sure to keep it right here every Friday night on Football Frenzy Plus. We'll see you next time.